Diego Feliciano.
Diego Feliciano, South Florida Taxi Cab Association. There's a few issues, Commissioner, so I'll try to do them one at a time. Let me start with, I think, one of the more important ones. I'm going to pass a letter out which you received from Specialty Commercial Brokers. Apologize that I didn't bring for them. I believe Lucy Singer was here to speak on the item, the insurer, but had to go away. It is a letter from the insurer that insures about 70% of the taxi cab industry related to the item of what we don't like to call endorsement, we like to call certification. Let me explain what certification is. Certification is a $15 item that drivers pay for when they go to companies. That $15 is what the insurance company, more than likely, in most cases, that is the amount that the insurance company charges to do the background check on the driver's license of the driver. In most cases, when a driver leaves a company, it's not for any other reason that he becomes uninsurable. Therefore, when they start driving, it is very important that they are insurable. So any means of any kind of an ordinance that would prevent this from happening prior to a driver getting behind the wheel of a taxi cab would be endangering the public of Dade County, our tourists, our children, and so forth. Again, it isn't an endorsement. It isn't a charge from the taxi cab company, simply a fee being passed on for the certification that the insurance company has to provide the taxi cab company in order for the driver to start to drive. So to put this in a trust system where you may be allowed up to 5 days to be able to get your certification from the company and get it over to the Consumer Service Department means that any driver that wanted to take advantage of the system might just tell that enforcement officer that morning, I have 5 days, I've made a deal with Yellow Cab, Super Yellow Cab, I'm on my way to the Consumer Service Department to give them the paperwork, and basically you've got an uncertified driver behind the wheel of a vehicle transporting your passengers in Dade County. I like to think that Miami-Dade County is ahead of some other cities. Sheila Rushton, department head many years ago, helped put this system for the certification after a couple of incidents that occurred, some of them that I've written to you in a letter recently, about the ability to find a driver immediately and to know that the appropriate driver is the one driving behind that wheel, and for the police to be able to find him, and for the taxi cab company to know that he's certified and the public trust to be there with him. We think a little bit ahead in Dade County. Issues that occurred here made it so that we started doing the certification. If you look back in history, there is a reason that Sheila Rushton introduced this, and the reason should remain. Certification is the most important part of a driver. I also wrote you a letter, I know you received, with showing you where certification goes and what it is and what it's for. So on that issue, and by the way, I should have started this. I want to thank Commissioner Monestein, because at the beginning of this, he gave me plenty of opportunity to speak with him directly and to try to work out some of the differences on these issues, and also to let him know how important these issues are to the safety of the taxi cab industry. Even though I was not privy to the new amendments of today until this morning, I do want to thank him for letting me work with this issue. On the last part of this, I want to let you know that when the Transportation Advisory Committee met, they listened to an attorney make a presentation that came to speak on this issue. They listened to the insurance officer that came to speak on the issue, and consequently, TAG committee voted unanimously against the issue, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We can wrap it up?
Yeah, yes, I will. On the other issue, Commissioners, of the receipt, the Consumer Service Department can get up here and tell you that we've now many times gone over what should be on that receipt, and then a receipt written properly, and I don't know what they're showing you up here, but a written receipt that's properly written should have everything that the Commission has requested so far from us, and it's a very well written receipt. Any farther than that, Commissioners, is overreaching into a prohibited area because the county cannot regulate leases or insurance as a result. The purpose of the gathering this information and requesting proprietary trade secrets from each company, something that gives one company another company a competitive edge over the other one. If every company is going to know on a receipt how much this company charges for insurance, how much that one charges, how much this one charges for radio dispatch, that is the competitive edge in a private market of one company over the other. And so finally, I just want to wrap up with saying this is a very complicated issue. It really has not had enough time to be on the burner and be worked out properly. I would really urge this commission to wisely vote today to please put this into a workshop so we can work with Commissioner Monstein so we can come up with a product that we can all come here and be proud of. Thank you very much.